Hey Captains, this is Karandar. Apologies for not getting this video out a couple of days ago, but it's been a very busy personal stretch and we got our first COVID shots and they kind of kicked us around a little bit. So better late than never, I guess. In this video, I'm going to be detailing everything announced for update 10.4 to date. The information in this video comes from 9 different articles and 2 videos, and we have a lot to get through, so let's get to it. This update is part 2 of the German destroyer split. We have the last few weeks of the dockyard construction for German destroyer ZF6, and these are the most challenging missions. So you're going to want to pay extra special attention to the requirements and the battle modes that we can use when the new missions renew each Monday. Be sure to choose the best for you. Try and overlap these with things like campaign missions, that type of thing, to get the most out of it. The armory chains for tokens that we earned in the last update are still in place, but the only way we can acquire additional tokens is from doubloon bundles. But remember that these are tech tree ships. We're going to be able to research them normally beginning next update, and we can also unlock the Z31 permanent camo by completing the German destroyers collection during this current update. Beginning today, we have a temporary event that will last until June 15th, and this is called Battle of the Beasts. It consists of 4 stages, with each lasting 1 week. If you want to participate, just simply choose to join one of the 4 factions during each of the 4 weeks. If you select a new team each week, you can collect all 4 of the 10-point commanders that are available, commemorative flags, patches, and things like that are available through this event. You can also have an unlimited number of identical Battle of the Beast commanders, so if you decide to not change your team, then you can receive duplicates of that same commander. You're also going to be able to earn one of each of these new commanders by completing special missions through special Twitch drops through this update. These will be 6-point commanders, and you'll need to check the Twitch news article for the times and the specific streamers to watch to earn these. Each day, with this event, we can work to complete special, time-limited missions, which are issued throughout the day at 40-minute intervals, and these can also be played in co-op, random, or ranked battles with Tier 5 through Tier 10 ships. There'll be 25 such missions each day, and if you run out of time progressing through one, then all of your progress will be applied to the next one, so you don't lose any of your time. Now, these missions will only be available during prime times. For example, in North America, we have access between 8:30 a.m. and 2 a.m. Pacific time, so about 17.5 hours each day. Completing these missions earns points to progress through milestones for both you and the team you have chosen. There's a separate progress bar for each. Now, each week, you can earn 50 tokens from personal missions and 50 more from your team targets for a maximum of 400 tokens from missions throughout this entire event. An additional 40 tokens can be gained from collecting daily bundles in the armory. Don't forget about those. So 440 tokens in total are possible. These tokens can be used in the armory to buy up to 2 Battle of Jutland containers for 70 tokens each, and also the German destroyer containers we need to complete the new German destroyers collection for 10 tokens each. The Battle of Jutland containers have a chance to drop Tier 3 German battleship König Albert or Tier 5 British battleship Agincourt, and special permanent camouflages for each of these or other rewards. The German destroyer containers drop 1 collector piece from that collection as well as various consumables, and pieces for this collection can only be obtained from containers. Duplicates will be exchanged 4 to 1. This collection is made of 4 sections with 4 elements each, and each of the sections rewards 24 hours of premium time, and completing the entire collection awards you the cross permanent camouflage for the Tier 8 German destroyer Julius Merkur. 2 additional German destroyers containers can also be earned from Twitch missions during this update, and they've also mentioned there will be a free German destroyer container to collect from a dedicated article regarding the collection that we should see in the news portal probably this week. In addition to the ongoing daily login bonus that we've been receiving the past month, there's now a new Armory Bundle to remember to collect. We have 18 days to collect the 12 bundle items. And again, there's 40 tokens here, so don't miss them. You can also access these Armory Bundles outside the game if you're away for a few days. I'll link the remote access in the comment section below this YouTube video. This update brings a new auction that we can participate in if we choose to. Typical items might be commemorative flags, captains, and that kind of thing. These auctions will be of limited time duration and will have a limited number of items. The highest bidders will win the auction items, while those who bid and don't get the accepted offer will get their bids returned. This first auction will begin on May 28th, will run for 3 days through May 31st, with the 3 items up for bids being 100,000 coal, a 14-point commander, and 20 rising expendable camouflage. In this update, we have a significant number of small game balance changes. And to begin with, let's start with some captain skill changes. For cruisers, survivability experts changed. The bonus hit points for each ship tier is increased from 350 to 450, with some enhanced skills on special captains from 400 to 500. With destroyer skills, extra heavy AP shells, the bonus for AP shell damage is increased from 5% to 7.5%. Fearless Brawler, the ship detectable penalty for this skill was removed. Aircraft carriers, the enhanced reaction skill, the 25% penalty for the action time of patrol fighters and interceptors was replaced with a 25% bonus. This might actually be usable. Battleship skills, super heavy AP shells. The bonus in damage for AP shells is increased from 5% to 7.5%, and the penalty applied to fire extinguishing time and flooding recovery was reduced from 30 to 25%. That's still a big ask. Deadeye, the skill is gone, and in its place is a skill called Swift and Silence, which gives battleships a 10% increase in speed while the ship remains undetected. Any captain who had the Deadeye skill learned will see their battleship commander's skill tree zeroed out, so basically respec the battleship portion of your commander. As to specific ship changes, there's far too many to read off as individual here. Most notable would be Thunderer. The range was reduced from 23 to 21.5 kilometers, and the Flint's range was increased from 11.1 kilometers to 11.9. A couple of the Pan-Asian destroyers, torpedo ranges and speeds were increased. The British light cruisers, a little bit of nerfing to the smoke. Very minor changes overall. Nothing that's game-breaking, for sure. Now, World of Warships has updated the interface for viewing our combat achievements like First Blood, High Caliber, that kind of thing, including adding pop-ups for more information in port for post-battle statistics. They've also changed the conditions for obtaining rewards for achievements, where before we just earned 10 signals for an achievement, sometimes only once per day, sometimes several times per day. They will now be replaced by weekly mission chains of combat missions for base XP and victorious battles. Now, these missions are going to be able to be completed in ranked, random, and co-op battles, as well as in operation and brawls. 2 combat mission chains with different difficulties will be available, and the first comprise 3 missions with the same condition. Earn 2,500 base XP in victorious battles, and the reward for that is 3 more signals containers and 1 gift container. The second include 5 missions with the same condition. You must earn 5,000 base XP in victorious battles and be rewarded 5 more signal containers and 2 gift containers. It'll take some time to figure out if we're going to be receiving less or more, but it's interesting to see some changes. We have a new ranked battle season, which is very similar to Season 2. It's going to run from May 19th through August 4th and consist again of 6 sprints. The first week will be just a single sprint and 1 week only. The remaining 5 sprints will be 2 weeks each. They're going to be 7 versus 7 format. We'll be able to play Tier 6 and 7 ships in the Bronze League, Tier 9 and 8 in the Silver, and Tier 10 ships in Gold. The rewards are identical to Season 2. However, one thing to note is that the doubloon awards in the Gold League begin with fewer victories required this season compared to Season 2. So you start earning doubloons with 18 victories instead of 24 in Season 2. Also, progressing through the ranks has changed slightly, with 1 less star required for the silver sprints, 1 less star required from the qualification round moving from silver to gold, and Gold League is reduced by 3 stars each sprint. I think these are steps in the right direction, as Rank Season 2 is way too much of a grind, but I still think that there's some work that needs to be done here, but steps in the right direction. Oddly, With a full clan battle season beginning this update, we're also going to see a 5 versus 5 Tier 10 ship brawl on June 8th through the 14th. And this is going to be played with limits of 1 carrier or 2 battleships, up to 2 cruisers, up to 2 destroyers. Rewards are going to be up to 10,000 coal, 2.25 million credits, 80,000 commander XP, and lots of signal flag. And there will be a dedicated article coming on this event. Again, I think it's virtually an identical event to clan battles, and overlapping them, the timing could have been better. As to the full clan battle season, beginning May 26th and through July 12th, we're going to see a 7 versus 7 Tier 10 clan battle season with 1 carrier or 2 battleships. If you choose a carrier, then it's 1 carrier, 1 battleship limit. This season will see similar style ship limitations or restrictions brought into play throughout the season that we saw in the Tier 9. And these are kind of loosely adopted from the King of the Sea. Really help to keep the team makeups more dynamic, more interesting, so that you didn't see the same makeup every week. So it makes it more interesting for sure. These are going to run on the usual days: Wednesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And we're going to be allowed to have up to 3 mercenaries on each team. This season will also see the rotation of free rental ships for use through the season. There'll be 3 different groups of ships to choose from. Every map has the possibility of seeing a cyclone, which, beyond the normal effects that we see in random battles, will also immediately reduce the CV plane spotting of ships to just 8 kilometers. This update, we're going to see a new round of daily awards for logging into the game beginning on June 1st. Every day throughout the month of June that you log in, you'll get a little reward. This will be automatic. In the Armory, beginning on May 28th, we're going to see the British cruiser Tiger 59. And on June 4th, we'll see the Japanese hybrid battleship, which is unique because she gives up some guns in place of having a torpedo bomber squadron. We're also going to see a new permanent camo available for Japanese battleship Shikishima for clan tokens. And also a reminder that this update, 10.4, is the last chance to obtain the Tier 6 CV Lowenhart, Cruiser Graf Spee, Tier 7 battleship Nelson, Destroyer Haida, and Z-39. Also, Tier 8 battleship Lenin and Destroyer Asashio. They'll all be going away with the arrival of update 10.5, so if you're interested in any of these, particularly the Nelson, 375,000 free XP isn't a big ask, and if you're a battleship player, this ship is fun. I'll have a review coming out of this ship probably in the next week. There's also several new permanent and expendable camouflage, as well as patches and commemorative flags that will be coming to the game throughout this update. We'll see some testing on the live server of the upcoming Dutch cruiser line, as well as the US battleship Congress. Co-op battles, the post-battle summary is changing to where if you're the last human player remaining and you leave the match, before it was always just a draw. Now, it's going to calculate the results as if the game ended when you left the match. So this is going to save a lot of time in some of those matches where there's only 2 bots left and they're fighting each other. Now, game update installation changes. This is going to be pretty significant for some people with older machines. The file sizes in updates have been limited because they've been supporting the legacy FAT32 format on hard drives. And there's very few people actually using this system today. Most people are using the much newer NTFS formatting system. Anybody that's still using this old system is going to have to format one of your existing drives or get an external drive or something, because FAT32 is not being supported anymore. You're going to have NTFS. Now, big thing to note here, you just can't change over your existing drive from FAT32 to NTFS because the process, it deletes everything on your file, on the drive, and you'll start fresh. So having an additional drive or a spare drive is probably the least painful way. May 27th through 31st, we're going to have the opportunity to hunt pirates in a game for a little bit of free loot and the chance to win one of 3 Missouris being given away with this event. If you wish to be a pirate in this event, head to the link in the news article, click on the orange apply button, and this event we're going to see 600 pirates, so this is double the normal amount. If you've tried to apply in the past and haven't been accepted, a much better chance this go around. So head over and give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. I think I've done 5 of these myself as a volunteer. Verizon is back with a veterans tournament. It's going to run between June 19th and August 8th. We'll see the formation, training, and competition rounds for this tournament. The teams must consist of at least 50% veterans, and will be playing Tier 8 ships in 7 versus 7 matches. So if you're interested, head to the tournament article in the news page and click on that orange sign up button to get more details. Another in-game mission that you'll be met with include the Hunt for Bismarck chain, where we can earn up to 5 Hunt for Bismarck containers that contain collection pieces for that collection. And those award, I think it's 2 premium camouflage for the Bismarck. In addition to that, a commemorative flag and a patch. We'll also see discounts during this time for purchasing German tech tree ships between that May 19th to May 24th period. This is a good time to try and grind a bit of the German line if you're working on those. Now for Twitch drops, this update for watching streamers, we can earn the usual 5 Twitch containers and 4 Twitch missions that usually give us camouflage. There's also missions for 2 German destroyers containers that we can earn from watching streams. In addition to these, beginning on May 20th, for watching specific streamers during the week, we can unlock up to 4 mission chains that can reward 6-point beast commanders, 1 of each type, as well as 4 try your luck containers, 4 more signal containers, and 4 more resource containers. So a fair bit of extra loot. We'll need to watch the Twitch article update each week to see the list of streamers that qualify, and it'll take a little bit of time watching those. It's a bit of a change rather than just any streamer for World of Warship. Now, for any of you with Prime Gaming, a quick reminder, there's probably still just a few days left to collect the French Navy Premium Pack that's available, which includes a premium container for that collection, which gives peace, and once you've unlocked a single piece, you're able to complete that collection just with that slider and your daily container. Around May 26th, we should see a new bundle arrive, so keep your eyes peeled on that Prime Gaming. Lastly for today, I just really want to give a shout out to all of you. The support that you've given me here on YouTube and also over on my Twitch channel, it's made things very rewarding for me, and I can't express in words how much I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's it from me for today. Remember to like and subscribe, and until the next, good hunting.